let me start off by saying this. I am tired of you people in my DMs or in my mentions talking about just pearly things is a conservative. If she was a conservative, she'd be married with kids by now. All right. So let's stop the cap on that. Now, let's go to this video right here.
Why are you gay?
All right, let's go to this video right here. Let's see what this broad has to say about her dating life and how she deserves better in life. Let's see.
A date with a man that was in my DMs years ago, and he was fine on Instagram, but in person, he did not have any of his front teeth because he was going to go into the NFL, but got in an accident before, and I had to watch that man. I don't even know the correct terminology, the way he was eating his food. Yeah, because
No.
yes.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. And then you want to know what he said to me? He
What?
said, I need someone who's going to accept me for me.
Then why didn't you put a picture with your
With
front
your-
teeth missing then if he wants to be accepted for who
That
he
part.
is?
And this was before who I was. So in my mind, I was like, well, maybe I need to lower my standards. Ladies, do not lower your standards. Ever.
It's not happening.
Just because he might have been in the NFL does not mean he still has a chance. And you had money to get your front teeth fixed. And it was all four. So
You can't make this up, guys. You can't make this up. Here we have a. Let me just check her page. Let's check her page out. I don't want to diss her. Fit and fancy. Oh Lord, I bet you that was a Negro player too. At her, thinking 507,000 followers. Yeah, and she's a plus size model. Whoa. Oh man. Yep. I already know ninjas is already up at ninjas. Yep, this is what ninjas like. This is what ninjas like. Yep. Now, let me put it to me real quick. I don't. All right, I'm not going to put it on her. I'm just going to talk about this whole body positivity movement. This has been the biggest sham. One of the biggest shams I've ever seen in my lifetime. Socially. Because if it was really about body positivity, it shouldn't be catered towards fat people. It should be catered towards people that, like, I'm thinking about body positivity. I'm thinking about people that have lost their legs. I think people that have been in, burn victims. People that have lost an eye, an arm. Missing body limbs. You know what I'm saying? Something unfortunate. Somebody grew up with like 3 heads or something, or 3 arms. I think that's what I believe the body. People with actual handicaps. You know what I mean? That's when I'm thinking about body positivity. That's what I think about. I don't think about men or women that stuff their faces in and they want to be treated like the tens when really, in reality, they're really down here. And here's the big part. The NFL player or the former NFL, that guy was probably in shape, everything and all that. The one thing I've always noticed about these so-called plus size models that it's all about body positivity and whatnot. One thing I've learned about this, they seem to always have freaking their boyfriend or boyfriends. They be chiseled up, 6 feet tall, all that strapping pause. They be chads. They be models. I'm thinking, okay, as a plus size model, well, or I'm trying to refrain from using fat, but it's going to be damn near impossible. Shouldn't you find another fellow fat man? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, nah, what they want is to be treated like the 10s and 9s get treated, and then have their own Chad boyfriend accept them for who they are. Her talking about the man having the audacity in her mind to accept him for who he is just pure projection on her end. She wants somebody to accept her for who she is. Now, in her mind, she's struggling, because I know a lot of niggas, probably a whole lot of famous niggas smashing her. 507,000 followers. She has a nice back page. IG page. Let me stop. Anyway, she has a good following on her Insta back page, and and I bet you in her mind, you're like, man, I got all these NFL ninjas or celebrity ninjas in my DMs, and she probably been floated out before, obviously, And she can get all these dudes to hit, but not to commit. And I know that confuses her. There's a difference between, just beauty and just arousal. Now I bet you, sexually, she arouses a lot of people, but that's something you keep in, there's a lot of debauchery that men do sexually that they want to keep behind closed doors. And she's one of those things that men of status want to keep behind closed doors. That's why she has the attitude that she has, because she can get a guy of upper status to hit, but not to commit. So I would say for her, she's an idiot for turning that down, for that guy down, somebody that actually wanted to take her seriously. But this is the average story. The reason why I don't cover stories like this, I covered it because of a friend I know. He wanted my opinion on it. I'm not going to go completely X-rated, but this is my opinion. This is the average situation. There are so many stories like this. I know plenty of ladies like this. That's the thing. I know so many ladies like this. Talking about, I'm settling. I'm like, dude, the guy's going to be settling for you. What are you talking about? But, I don't want to rain on her parade. I just know way too many women like that. I know way too many, like way too many. Like, that's the average story. And hopefully this lady doesn't get offended that I called her Instagram back page.